So I was looking at the crossword that was found at the scene of the crime, and I noticed something. There are clues in this crossword puzzle.
What are you talking about?
Let me show you. One across. The clue was Charlie Parker's nickname. The answer is Bird. The crime occurred at the Nightingale Gallery. 44 across. Royalty or the curfew. The answer is Cinderella. Cinderella's curfew was midnight, same time as the murder. 53 across. Animal aged 1. The answer is yearling. The stolen painting was of a horse. So, you honestly think this is a coincidence?
When we're trying to solve a murder case, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of clues with evidence. I think I'm gonna focus on that for now.
But all of these clues are in a puzzle that's released a week before the break-in. I mean, that's pretty peculiar. You have to admit that.
Miss Harper, let me tell you a story. When I was a kid, my parents would take me to the shore all the time. I'd lay down on the beach and I'd look up and I'd see a million shapes in the clouds. Just because one of those shapes was an elephant didn't mean it was one.
You're obviously not taking this seriously.
I'm sorry, I'm not here to play games. I'm trying to solve a murder.
Right, and I'm trying to help. And I'm telling you these crosswords are evidence.
Okay, let me guess. This was not one of your puzzles, was it?
No, this was a submission.
Great, so why don't you take this and go talk to the person who submitted it?
Well, it was submitted by Abigail Krebs. All of her puzzles come through email. I reached out to the contact number. It turns out it's a bar called the Silver Cat. They've never heard of her. I emailed her, no response. I have her address, but since you seem like you're gonna be zero help, I'll check it out myself. Thank you for your time.
Okay. It's a good chat. There are no words.
We call it the Rhythm and Clues murder board.
Of course you do. So the tox report came back.
Oh.
And we found trace amounts of cyanide in Nicola, Derek, and Jax. Selena and Sam were clean. Goldie, how much and how fast did the band consume their beverages?
Well, at first, Derek and Jax, they accidentally swapped smoothies, but then they drank only half of their smoothie and they drank it fast. Nicola barely touched hers and Selena sipped hers slowly.
Because she had tea.
Right, she was the only one with a hot drink.
Marley, you said you poured the ice water on the orchids only after the band left the room?
That's right.
Well, the cyanide was already in the ice cubes the green room provided.
Yes, that's why the orchids died. It was really slowly.
Too slowly. Anyone who had ice in their drinks only had trace amounts in their system.
Wait a minute. No, Nicola, she had no ice.
I saw her rub it on her skin.
Well, cyanide is highly toxic, so even if you rub it on your skin, it could be poisonous.
How would the killer have known that only Derek was gonna drink the ice?
Okay. Jax accidentally drank ice, cyanide. Selena, no ice, no cyanide. Sam, no cyanide. Nicola rubbed it on her skin, cyanide. Derek drank the ice, cyanide.
So if we remove these people from the list, we're only left with one targeted victim.
Derek.
Yeah.
So then that means the killer had to improvise and resort to electrocution.
And we're no further ahead.
Well, no, that's not true. I mean, someone had to know the likes and dislikes and habits of all the band members.
Yeah, like a super fan.
Like a super fan.
Mason just texted me. Claire's search warrant's been denied again. I gotta go.
Harrington. Eve Harrington. I mean, she doesn't own the property. Detective, if you're looking for Mr. Davis, he's not in.
Actually looking for you, Mr. Cross.
Me? I'll call you back.
Ms. Cole's been very helpful in our investigation, providing a lot of insight. Guest lists, vendor names. She even gave us access to Kevin's laptop.
I don't see how any of that's relevant.
Well, it seems that Kevin was growing increasingly concerned about the firm's accounting.
Kevin never had much of a head for numbers. I'm not sure what he thought he saw, but...
Evidence of embezzlement? A lot of it. It's all detailed right here. Mr. Cross, you attended the Davis wedding, correct?
I'm not answering another question without my lawyer.
Very well.
Hi, Jan. Come on in.
Hey, Terry. I talked to Professor Atkins, and he said he dropped off a couple of encyclopedia volumes before he went out of town.
Yeah, he did. And thanks for the referral. I haven't got to them yet, but we can take a look in here. Here we go. Spines are in pretty bad shape, but I've seen worse.
Terry, a section here looks like it's stuck together. Can we separate it?
Yeah, let me see what I can do. Okay.
It's a neat little gadget.
There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, we got a problem here.
They're blank.
Yeah, let me put a light on it. Well, I'll be. That's an embedded watermark, U.S. Treasury watermark. This is currency-grade paper, Jen, from the U.S. Mint.
You might need a little more practice.
Okay, ladies, that's all the forensics fun for today. What'd you find?
Don't touch anything. This is a crime scene. The old-fashioned glasses, clothing.
You don't think...
Could it be Miss Quinn?
Well, does Arthur think it was Cal? I don't know what Arthur thinks. He's not really listening to me. I don't know why. I'm helping him with the investigation. He just seems so annoyed.
Does he seem annoyed when you guys talk about other stuff?
Other stuff like...
Well, if you guys only ever talk about murder investigations and Daniel, and...
I work with Daniel.
And you are dating him.
Okay, yes, I'm dating him.
I just think he misses when we all used to hang out together. Like, you know, in high school.
I know, it's just... That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. It was a long time ago.
Sally?
Yeah.
Would you like me to help you with that?
No, you're not allowed back here.
Okay, well, we have the same shake machine at the diner, and I know how to fix it.
Well, then get back here.
Okay. All right, here's what you want to do. So, you take this piece off, okay?
Okay.
Make sure that's attached, and there's a little support underneath that you... Oh!
What is that?
Oh, no. Don't touch that.
What? Why? Why?
Sodium nitrite in its crystalline form is yellowish. It could be poison.
I gotta say, it was nice of you to call this time instead of running your own investigation.
Hey, you know me. Team player.
You're not part of the team, Miss Teagarden. You're not even on the bench. But you did stumble upon some good evidence which points at Kyle Watson and puts the poison at the shake machine, which is where he could have added it.
And framed Owen by planting evidence.
Smith, update on Kyle Watson.
He's very leisurely strolling home, stopping at a few shops on his way. Seems pretty casual. Was it sodium nitrite?
We can't be certain until it's tested, but it sure looks that way. Bring him in.
Never mind, he's running.
We'll run after him.
Yes, in pursuit.
Ma'am.
Well, running from the cops seems kind of...
Guilty?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Star on stage, Hannah. Isn't that basically what the sheriff thinks your motive is? Oh. Well, what about this money-hungry, artistic nephew? Maybe you can wait to get his hands on his inheritance.
Classic motive.
Careful, Andrea. I could always change my will, you know, just leave everything to Moesha.
Is that so?
Mother, when you were taking the photos in Victoria's dressing room, did you touch anything? I may have, but I had gloves. Why?
Because the sheriff said someone tossed the dressing room. They were looking for something. So now they're going to run it for fingerprints and DNA, and I don't want them to find yours.
If Dahlia's motive was Blake cheating, why would she share that? And this murder definitely didn't seem planned.
Ooh, crime of passion.
So Blake was pushed down the stairs. There's no weapon. How did the police find clues? No weapon, no footprints, no tire tracks, no fingerprints, no access to Blake's phone yet. But the killer swept the floor where they walked. They wiped the light switch and the broom handle clean. Blake had cash in his pocket, but they didn't steal it unless they didn't know about the money.
Paige Woolley at the theater, I don't think so. She's been working double shifts at Helen's and the DMV.
Paige could have been hiding in Blake's bushes. Someone dropped a Bank of Appleton pen there.
Could she be Blake's other woman? I mean, people can surprise you.
Her marriage is on the rocks. An affair could contribute to that.
Oh, not Jody.
We don't want to think that anyone we know did this, but it happened in Babbleton, so chances are they did.
You know, I have to say, a murder plan to push a guy like Blake down the stairs is not a very good murder plan.
It happened in the heat of the moment. The killer scrambled to cover their tracks. Now they're worried they made a mistake. They don't want me or anyone looking that closely.
Nelly, how do you know all this?
Well, someone left this at my house.
Get your nose out of where it doesn't belong.
No.
Somebody broke into your house with this?
Well, they threw it through the window with a rock, but no hearts on the eyes, so...
Don't mess with me. Nelly, this is a threat.
Question is, what was happening when the killer pushed Blake? What was the feeling that caused the push? That is the motive. A crime of passion. What makes people passionate?
Money or romance.
Hello?
Hardy, it's Maddie from Tipline. Cheryl mentioned she was divorced. Do you know her ex's name?
Yeah, Benjamin Benson finally got fed up and left about a year ago. Why?
Do you happen to know where he works?
He's a math teacher at the high school right here in the corner.
Perfect.
I should get that. Jost, can you look over everything? I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
But I am...
Jess, hey, listen, I just realized Pierre left one important name off that background list. Himself.
Logan, listen. I found 2 bullet shells in Pierre's bag.
Shell casings, are you sure?
Yes, and they look just like the ones you showed me in the evidence photo in your office. And you said 2 were missing from the murder scene. And that's not all. I also came across the article that Harris stumbled on. Pierre is Nightingale's brother.
Yeah, and he was presumed dead. I spoke to Veronica, she told me everything.
And what did she say?
She said that Pierre is not his real name. His real name is Chesley Nightingale. He was born in Britain, and he's got a felony conviction for theft.
So Pierre is the silent partner?
Exactly. Now listen, I've called for backup. I need you to stay safe. We'll be there in a few minutes, okay?
Pierre.
I'm sorry, Tess, but you'll have to stay back here where no one can see us.
Listen, this is some sort of mistake.
I tried to protect you,
What do you mean?
calling you down for the press interviews, trying to distract you.
And the near miss with Elaine's SUV?
I stole her car, then put it back a few hours later to scare you off.
Curiosity killed the cat.
If only you'd taken the hint.
So you were the one who planted the clues about Elaine in the puzzle.
Small insurance policy in case anyone figured out the hidden clues in the crosswords. And you got pretty close. Go.
right, you guys fan out, see what you can find, all right? Hey, Sheriff.
Nelly? Oh, Talia. Oh, I don't understand. Is this real?
I'm so sorry.
Why would anyone want to hurt Blake? I mean, everyone loved him.
I don't know.
But you can figure this out, Nelly, right? What happened to him? Please?
Maybe if we put our heads together, we can come up with some clues to help the police.
Clues? Okay, how do we do that?
Why don't we step away? Yeah, we'll just go this way. This way. Why don't we start by remembering the last time you and Blake spoke?
That would be on the phone, I think, yesterday evening after supper.
Okay, do you remember what time that was?
6:45.
Okay, good. This is very useful. And what did the two of you speak about?
I asked him what he had for supper.
All right, and how did he sound? Like, what was his tone of voice? Did he sound like he usually did?
No.
Oh.
He was rushing, like he wanted to get rid of me. That was the last time we spoke.
Oh, Dahlia, I know this is hard, but I know you're worried in Babbleton.
Worried?
That Blake was being unfaithful, but cheating? Dahlia, it sounds so harsh.
Oh, no, it was more of a bad feeling than anything, Nelly. The prickles, like I knew Blake had a secret.
A secret?
Do you happen to remember what book he chose for the Queens of True Crime Literature unit?
Yeah, Bitter Harvest. It was so depressing. Honestly, Professor Lindo's cool, but the whole class was depressing. Owen talked me into taking it.
Do you remember what book he chose?
No. He would help me with my papers, but I'd never help him with his.
Did he help you with your paper on sodium nitrite?
Yeah. I was really overwhelmed with other classes, freshman year and all. He pretty much wrote it for me.
Now, why don't you start from the beginning?
My cousin has been acting strange ever since she got back to Lake Eden this week.
And were you expecting her to return?
Yeah, well, of course, we're having our family reunion tomorrow night.
Okay, please continue.
Right. Anyway, she showed up before most of my family. Actually, Sheriff, the thing is, she showed up at the cookie jar the same morning Victoria Basco was murdered.
Okay, now what makes you think the two things are connected?
Well, Lisa's cousin Jennifer's the one I told you about who came into the cookie jar carrying Victoria's limited edition purse.
I know.
My mother said it's not just that it's rare. You can't get it in any department store.
It's 1,000 were made for the U.S. Yeah, and Jennifer doesn't have the kind of money for a Pierre Matisse.
Well, if she just got to town, how would she know anything about Victoria Basco, let alone enough to target her or kill her just for a fancy purse?
Well, if it made sense, we wouldn't be here.